Shout out to Lightning Podcast, man. You already know nothing but love.
Hey man, shout out to the best podcast. Man. Boys back there, man. Y'all can like and subscribe. Right now. Go do it right now. Being where you supposed to be on time, or they just like we gonna pay the fine. We don't give a damn. Get your pins off me. That's basically what it seemed like. What's good, y'all? Down Henley the Ranger, you know what it is. Shout out Electric Podcast. Bro, we are not on nobody's timeline. Our timeline.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy, you know, I'm fresh. Coming to you live from the Car Chronicles. We owe this to you guys, man. So we've been busy with something. Hopefully this turns out good what we was busy with. But it was something productive. But we owe you this show. We're in the car, both of us, driving away from a very important meeting. But nonetheless, we are here. What it do, Brodie?
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Aye Brodie with Lightning Strike Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. Search LS Boats at LS Boats 15. All media platforms. You can find us on Twitch. We on X, but we not on X. We on Facebook. We on Instagram. We on YouTube.
Yes.
We on TikTok. Just not today.
Not today.
But yeah, man, we in the streets with it, man. We really
What up,
out
SoCal
here.
Slime? Brian in the building. We got Brian in the building, man.
Boy, Brian, Big B's, Pam.
Good, bro. It's a good Victory Tuesday. Victory Monday, Victory Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Love it. I'm telling you, we still recovering from Sunday. The tailgate was insane. If you missed it, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Catch us week 5 when we back at SoFi live and we functioning. Bro, I just gotta there's just so much to be thankful for, man. So many people to thank, bro. And I wrote some down. Don't get mad at me if I forgot you, man. But it's so
As
many
my
people to
pastor
thank,
would
bro.
say, charge it to my mind and not to my heart.
I
That's
just
what
want to give
pastor
a
would
huge
say.
Trey in the building, Breezy Rue in the building. Breezy Rue was there. He say, "What up, my boys?" He said the Bronco tailgate was lit, and we got the dub on y'all birthday. Yes, indeed, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The tailgate was everything and more, bro. And it's like if you ain't getting none of that fish, if you ain't getting none of that chicken, if you ain't getting none of that rice, if you ain't getting none of that pot of blue Kool-Aid, that's your own fault, bro. I don't know what to tell you because we had it available while supplies last, and the supplies lasted.
Supplies did last actually.
And cause we over prepared. We was like, bro, we coming out for you boys. Like we gonna show out for you boys, man. We putting on for y'all. But Brodie held it down on the ones and twos. It was a minor setback early in the game and the thing. We got started late. We had like some people in our spot that didn't want to move. And like that had to happen, all that stuff. But nonetheless, we made it happen, bro. We got it turned up for you boys, man. And like I say, 5, it's only up from here. It says bring the same energy. Tay said bring the same energy to Nashville. Say the Giants set a rookie quarterback up for a beatdown. We're gonna get to that. Bro. It says thank God we got truckers. Salute. But I want to get to a short list of people we gotta give a shout out to on the charge reaction. It's part of the charge reaction, and I just gotta say, shout out to Jay and Vinny for holding it down, man. Coming over on the platform, holding it down, putting it together. Bros for stopping by. Big shout out to the big homie, the uncle. He blessed us with amazing birthday gifts, bro. So much love, dog. Like that was crazy. Custom jerseys, bro. Shout out Peaky Boats, man. Love you, bro, man. Love you. Big love, man. And that was amazing, bro. Both beers for coming through. Those ladies and the fellas held it down, man. They got something cooking up good with that club up in Inglewood. They are extreme fans. I'm gonna tell you like this. Ain't no party like a Bo Beers party. Cause them folks they on another level with it, boy. They function like no other, bro. They really the function, bro. They brought it the whole time. Shout out Ro. Shout out everybody with both beers, man. Shout out Uncle Willie for coming through. Man, that was love right there. Uncle Willie and his beautiful wife came through and showed us love.
Your destination will be on the right.
For you that don't know, Uncle Willie is down Henley's blood uncle. He's always there, bro. He's always at every event that Aeon has. He's supporting his nephew 100%. Down to earth, genuine guy, bro. If you ever run into him, he deep into the football knowledge. Deep into the football knowledge. He give you some insight that you ain't even think about, bro. Shout out Uncle Willie for coming through, man. That was love right there, bro. Trey Harris' dad pulled up on us, and his brother-in-law, they pulled up on us, man. I wasn't expecting that, bro.
Yeah, that was
I
different.
wouldn't expect it. Like, Trey
And
Harris' dad was
him
like,
talking about
yo,
they followers.
yeah, he's like, yo, I watched the show. I like y'all show. I'm like, what? That caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting
Hello,
that, man. Yeah, little old us. Shout out to the whole crew that came out and supported us. James, Chuck, who else we got from the crew
Clark,
that came out, bro?
Bam, Jonathan, who took over fish duties.
I don't know how he got that job, but he held it down. He held it down. He fried up that fish so good.
My young boys.
Nas and Junior held it down. It's something different, dog. We literally driving in the streets of LA right now. Just had a meeting, bro. Good meeting. Hopefully some big things come from the meetings for you guys. Shout out Jaylen and Jonathan from the Chargers, bro. They blessed us with some field passes for our guy Tyree. Shout out Electric Avenue. Black Strand Media came through with the visuals. Shout out them. Shout out Casey in this group. And Misha and the girls.
In a major way. Shout out to him.
In a major way. Sound like what you call it? Am I connected or not?
Yeah, I hear you. And he said he had an absolutely incredible time. Food was amazing. Catfish, A1. Still honored to be held down. Got Pappy in the building.
It was just crazy. It was just crazy support from all over. Some of the comments like, bring that same energy. That's what Tay say. Tay say that throw Herbert made while throwing off his back foot. We're gonna talk about all that, bro. All that. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into the first segment of the show, the second segment of the show. Who ball, who stall, bro. The highs and lows, bro. My who ball was on the offense side. It's two of them, bro. The two rookies, Hampton and Arondé Gatson, bro. They played lights out football, bro. Hands down, these dudes did everything that was asked of them, and they carried a lot for some rookies, bro. They stepped up to the plate. Everybody did question it. Is Hampton that dude? Is OG that guy like y'all said? And I think they answered all y'all questions on Sunday. For OG to earn the trust of Herbert on a final game-winning drive to catch two clutch passes from Herbert on that game-winning drive says a lot about his trust and belief in that young man, bro. And then Amari Hampton, just with he broke off that big run. He caught big passes. The dude just played lights out when Najee Harris went out. He stepped up to the plate. I know he probably soaked in the ice tub. He's probably still in the ice tub, man, because his utilization went through the roof, bro. And he showed up in a major way. Who you got for who ball for you, bro?
You did offense and defense?
I just did offense on this one. And we're going to go defense next.
Okay. So my who balled on offense, I'm going to go Quentin Johnson because he didn't have a touchdown today. Still of what is starting to become, and I know you're going to love this, 3 games, a model of consistency.
He has shown up for 3 consecutive games.
3 consecutive games.
And he has put on for the city.
You know what I'm saying?
He has put on for this.
One pass he caught, major. You know what I'm saying?
It was all hands. It was all hands.
Yeah. So that is my who balled on offense, man. I love to see it. I mean, if you're a fan, regardless of how you feel about the previous years or whatever, we've been telling you since training camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the media like to give the one-sided narrative of, oh, QJ dropped the pass today in practice, and everybody's just like, oh, but through 3 games of this season and 3 massive games this season, he's been consistent. And I think at a minimum, that's all Chargers fan was asking for. So shout out my boy, QJ.
That's all we asking for, man. Just be consistent. And that he has answered to. And I spoke to it, man, like we all know QJ with the ball in his hand is a playmaker. He showed that in the first quarter. He showed that in the first.
My
Look
boy
at that
spent
big
up out
brick
that
run
thing.
and broke it off. So he has the tools, the physical tools, everything. Now he's putting together. His confidence is through the roof, and I think a lot that plays into that is what you said before, where you said you don't have to be that guy. He just take what they give you. When it comes your way, just
Mhm.
make a play. You don't have to be that guy where you're getting 13 or 14 targets a game. Just make it happen with your
Yeah,
targets.
we don't have to force feed him now. So he's just more comfortable. And on any given Sunday, at least through 3 weeks, he runs a well enough route that he's gonna have a favorable matchup, given that you gotta still focus on trying to shut down Keenan and Ladd.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
So him one on one is typically in his favor.
Yeah,
And you're starting to see that through the weeks. Uh, he's winning those matchups, man, and he's catching the ball. So,
that's all we
love
can
every
ask
bit
for
of it.
the young man. And yep. And then for the defense, that boy DJ, man. That boy DJ
He's a
something.
monster,
Derwin
wasn't he?
James, that boy, man, that dude, bro, that third down and huge scramble stopped him inches, bro. Inches away from getting the first down. Stopped him, bro. Hit Bo Nix, who had a head full of steam. He 12-yard scramble. Was about to get the first down. And then he met DJ, and DJ stopped him. That was like, I think that play kind of got overlooked by everything else that happened.
It did, because he made so many amazing plays that day, and it wasn't like, I think, what I'm saying, like earth shattering, tackle force wise or whatever. But Bo Nix left the pocket and he starts to scramble or whatever, what could be a game defining first down for them. And DJ is able to stop them just short of that first down, which now puts you in a situation where the coaching staff and whatever the analytics said, they didn't want to risk turnover on
Analytics.
downs on their side, so they give us the ball back with 2 minutes left.
Which I'm happy about. And Herbert came out locked on the mission. You could just see the velocity when he was letting the ball rip and how fast he was letting it go in the tight windows he was throwing it in. That dude was on a mission. He was letting it go in the middle of the field, and I'm scared because it's the end of the game, and I'm like, bro, this is where they get a tip and run back for a touchdown, bro. Are we gonna be charging? You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, I'm trying to be positive, dog. Positive things. I'm like, bro, just let it ride. My whole thing about this comeback from the third quarter, the end of second quarter meltdown. I said this is how this championship team. You can define yourself as a championship team with what you do, how you respond to this adversity. Do you lay down or
And
do
there
you
was
stand
plenty
up
of
and
it.
fight?
We had
Man,
every reason to sail that game.
yeah, definitely did. I wanna get into, for me, who stalled. I'm gonna get into Jameer Slayer, bro. I seen him on his back too many times. Too many times. I'm like,
I'm
what?
guess I'm guessing you got him for who stalled.
Yes. I'm like, I'm gonna put whatever I gotta do to get Becton out of concussion protocol. Did, bruh, he was screaming for help the whole game, bro. It was bad, man. And that's not to say that he suffered. I think the whole old line went up against a top tier defensive line, and they went to work on them boys. They went to work on them boys, man. And Herbert got hit. I don't like that. I don't like him getting hit like that. He got hit way too many times. Way
Yeah,
too many times, bro. So that's my who stall Slayer.
sorry.
Who you
Just the offensive line in totality for the same reasons that you said. Jay Herbo being on his back 7 times wasn't optimum, but I say that to say that Denver has a good defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna take nothing away from them. Like, I'm not one of those people who gonna be like, oh man, to hell what they got. We talked about it before the game last week. Like, they are still a formidable opponent, and their defense is top tier. Like, they
Yeah,
spent some money on it. They
you
got some
gotta
good people
respect
over
him.
there.
You
Yeah,
gotta
you gotta
respect
you
them.
gotta respect it.
They ain't no slouch.
But yeah, they not no slouch at all. But you know what I'm saying, given that Becton, left the game, and then we a lot of people filling in a lot of different positions. You still hate to see that, but just added, you know what I'm saying? I think resolve for Herbert just to keep getting up, keep throwing that ball, keep making plays. Again, when
But
you
it,
got every reason to lay down on this day.
man.
And he did his thing. But for the purpose of this segment, I got offensive line on who stalled.
Let's get to some of these comments, boy. They light them up, bro.
Yeah.
Deep in
We got Peaky in the building. I know I saw that out of my peripheral while I'm trying to stay in between these white lines. Peaky, I don't know if you just got on here, but we shouted you out, bro. But I'm gonna shout you out again. Thank you so much. One, for pulling up, man, and coming to rock with us, but two, the amazing gifts that you gave us, bro. Forever. You know what I'm saying? Got a friend, got a homie, and me, and us, in the pod. I
Yeah.
can't say enough, man. That was so dope. Getting it, because
And he hung out with
I
us.
could tell you
He stayed around and
neither
hung
one
out.
of us, neither one of us expected to get anything. You know, I'm not really like a gift person like that. So when people was rolling up and handing gifts, like, man, like, kept it together. But it definitely was emotional, man. So I appreciate you and everybody else who slid. Additionally, what I will say is what up, Tyree? Tyree in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, I mean, everybody who watching the show is obviously in the chat or whatever. Go look at Tyree's story, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll let him tell his own story. But Tyree was at the game rocking with us, man. So that was an amazing time with my boy out here in SoFi. Who else we got, man? Parnell in this
Parnell pulled
thing. What's
up.
good, my boy?
Parnell pulled up on us, man. Showed us
Yeah, he
love,
did.
man.
He did.
Miss Rose showed up big, bro. And both beers showed up, man. Thank
Mm-hmm.
y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts, Miss Rose, man. Appreciate both beers. Love y'all, man. Like, it's a big family for us. We treat everybody like family, bro. Like,
Straight up.
the love is real with us. Came out like Kiki, Miss Rose, all of them came out, hung out, chill. Vinny, Jay, all them boys just chilled. Like, and like we said, food, drinks, free while supplies last, and the vibe was endless. Tyree had a little bit too much Kool-Aid.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
Tell them about the gun line. Some of the comments, they said, Miss Rose said, hey guys, had a blast. It was everything. The food was amazing. The vibes, the music, nonstop dope. Tay says they waited till the right moment. They never knew what's hit on. Miss Rose said, y'all did that. Tay says it was too late for the Broncos to try and counter that tight end flex. Very true. And they had no film on them. So, and he was out there working on boys. And they didn't have Greenlaw. So,
and they don't watch the show. We told y'all that way back in training camp.
Tay says QJ Monster guy. Cornell says he's shutting the critics up for sure. Vinny says, Peaky, hope me and Jay kept the LS spirit alive while the guys were partying with the people. That y'all did, Vinny. That y'all did. Philip Harris said, Hampton moving the sticks. Bro, big time. Breezy Roof says, Gatson and Durham James. And Hampton is going to be a savage. Tyree's like, word up. Tyree, the tailgate was slamming. Inspection. What up, Inspection?
Boy,
Shout out Inspection for checking. Shout out Inspection for checking on us, man. Asking where we was at. Shout out him, bro. Trey says Trey Harris has a roof, a huge role coming. I think all of them, man. I think we haven't even gotten to the deep depths of our playbook yet, man. On the offense, he can go so many ways, man, and it just show you the efficiency. Granted, he wasn't getting the time that he needed, but when they went to those quick step throws, the short-handedness of those people that he was throwing it to really came through, and that's something that we did not have last year. Something he did not have, and it's good to see that we have that now, bro. That especially said, why didn't he even go so far down the field? Which one? Who was he talking about on that? Which one you talking about inspection on that? Vinny said, I said to my buddy, if we win a game, that punt from Broncos would be the reason. They're serious. But it was kind of like one of those things where you had that yard marker where do you go for it and risk giving it right back right there, or do you let your defense, who's been killing us,
and very well would have killed us again, like the play in question, and we'll get to that. But I mean, that's a 1-on-1.
Yeah. Tyree said these guys gave me a life-changing experience. and our boys won, maybe even better. Especially like no one wanted to tackle Knicks. Greg Roman finally adjusted to quick game after Herbert took a beating the whole game. Cornell said, Tyree, what up, cuz? Especially said, stare. What's good, Cornell? Good meeting you. Philip Harris says, CJ Garner Johnson is out there. We don't want him. I'm going to tell you why we don't want CJ. All right. CJ is a great safety. We already got that in Doran James, but he's no Doran James. But we already got a great safety that plays the style that CJ plays. And then the thing about CJ Gardner, he's a cancer to your locker room, bro. He is fighting other teammates. He is just like how he is to the opposing team. He's just like that with his teammates. A great player, hell of a player. Eva. But it's just too much. It's too much for his teammates and everything in a locker room, bro. So he's not a hardball guy. So you don't want to bring him in and mess up what we have in the locker room. Because he can rock the confidence of a young guy with the trash talking he does. It's not just to the opposing team. He talks trash to his own teammates. And I'm pretty sure he means well because he plays very aggressive on the football field. But he also, I always said this when he was with the Saints, CJ Gardner, if he's covering somebody, if it's outside of 5 yards, he's going to get a holding penalty because he's very handsy when he guards the defender. He's outside of 5 yards, he gets lost in the coverage. But around the line of scrimmage, oh, that dude's a hell of a player. Hands down, hell of a player. But it's not worth the headache that he's going to bring. And there's a reason why the Texans released him after 3 games. It's a reason why the Eagles traded him after winning the Super Bowl in the middle of the night and didn't even let him know because they probably didn't want to deal with the backlash from him going at them. So the Saints got rid of him, didn't even try to. They got nothing in return for him. So that just tells you he went to Eagles. Eagles got rid of him, sent him to Detroit. He came back to the Eagles. Like, I mean, come on. The guy's still young. He ain't been in the league not even 7 years. And he's already getting traded around. And he's a playmaker. Everybody knows he's a playmaker. So that just says a lot about his character. More so about his character. Cornell said, whoever cooked the cooked that chicken fried rice, he was on point. That was me, the boy. Brodie cooked the chicken and the fish. I had the fried rice. All of it was delicious. If you missed out on that fish, delicioso. Philip Harrison says the game versus New York is a Trey Harris game. I'm with it, bro. And he very well can do it. Like, we have capable depth at receiver position that can show up for Herbert, bro. And they, like, man, they put on a show, bro. Like, granted, he didn't get his throwing lanes like he needed, but when y'all said, Greg Roman got his head out his butt, opened up the playbook, started doing quick passes, those hands came in handy for sure. That's it. We appreciate y'all. Only thing I'd rather see more of is running plays behind Joe Alt. Tyree forever locked in. Jungle juice and jello shots. Pick them out. Phillips says Gilman is a big weak point of the defense. Ms. Rose said we family. Phillips said our secondary needs to work on communication with bunch formations. That's been killing us. Yeah, that kills a lot of people though, bunch formations. But you're right, they gotta talk more and do better handoffs. Let's go into the third segment, man. Lightning round. And basically, that's what we were doing, giving quick takes on every aspect of the game. Offensive line just got to do better. Like, hands down, they got to liberate it. Hopefully, they're watching film and seeing what they can do better to minimize that and mitigate the disaster that was happening because Herbert was on his back way too much. And we're going up against another defensive line. Secondary isn't strong, but their defensive line is just as good as the Denver defensive line. It's so good that they're possibly trading away one of their top guys because they got so many great players on that defensive line. And you got the rookie Abdullah Carter, and we don't need him getting off. We don't need him having his first career game against us. So they got to get in that film and get to study. What you got, Brodie? What's one of your takes?
I'm with the communication. Like, I think what I don't want to see is we've been fortunate, right? We've kind of had one of those mental lapses with the secondary once a game, right? And we've been able to overcome it. Like, I think we've been lucky. We've been fortunate. I just don't want to see us give up a play like that and that be the reason that we lose.
Yes.
Lose the game when everything else is basically working. Because, I mean, aside from, the turnover or whatever, the interception, which is deflected, so it's like, or whatever. Statistically, we was winning a lot of major categories, right? We talking time of possession, total yards, all of those things. but we were losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if for all my super FF, next gen people, all this stuff, if you was just looking at the box score stats of the game, you'd have been like the Chargers were winning this game because everything favored us. But there was a point early in that third quarter where we were losing the game, and it was just from a lot of mental mistakes, man. So it's like we're fortunate to keep getting out of these situations. I would just much rather us not be in them to begin with. But still early in the season, I think that just comes along with, polishing up our gameplay and everybody just being dialed in.
Yep. And that, bro, we escaped. He gave up 2 deep balls that just got overthrown. Wide open receivers, bro.
Yeah, that's
Wide
what
open
I'm
receivers
saying.
on
We're
the
talking
back end
about
of the
this.
defense, bro. Just
Yeah, total
that,
lapses
that
on.
and that's uncanny, and that could go down to some players not being, was it Cam that was out? Was it Hart? I think Hart was out. St. Juicy, but St. Juicy had some key plays. He had some key play pass breakups. He didn't play overall. He played a great game, right? He did have some lapses on the back end that, fortunate enough, Bo Nix overthrew the receivers, put too much on it, and I'm happy he did. The one he didn't, Sutton walked right into the end zone, and then J.K. Dobbins started heating up. That was another concern, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that's just a lot of stuff.
Another
But
thing
it's
that I will say, because I don't want to feel like we just all negative. Positive in our lightning round takeaways, man, is we can score the ball.
yes,
Or at least put ourselves in position to score the ball. I feel like probably anybody in the NFL. I stand on that. We when we're locked in, we're able to move the ball really fast, really effectively. But we get to that red zone pretty quick when everything is firing on all cylinders, bro. It's a tough cover trying to stop us from getting down to that red zone. And just yet another game, we talked about it last show, where we start the game off quick. You know what I mean? We're up 10-0. And I mean, I know they came back, but for a lot of teams, and don't get me wrong, again, Denver is a divisional rival. We probably have, in my opinion, the hardest division in football, with some of the best coaching in all of the NFL. And so I say all of that to say that, those guys are coached up well over there as well. You know what I mean? And they could have folded, but they didn't. But getting off to those quick starts, puts confidence in our players that we can do this. I mean, we can go down there and score and put points on the board. So that 10-0 rattling off points was, I think, worked in our favor for sure.
Yeah, damn, for sure. Shout out Ryan, bro. Ryan dropped us a super chat. Can we sprinkle him?
Ortiz.
Pop. Yeah, good to see you too, bro. Good to see Ryan out there, man. He says, I hate that Najee went down most definitely with the cowboy boots on, man. He owed me some push-ups. We supposed to do the push-up thing, man. He didn't even grab me. But that's another thing, man. Losing Najee on a non-contact play. As soon as he went down, I text you. I was like, Brodie, Najee down. I think it's Achilles. It was non-contact. He did the step, and it was gone. And that's, bro. And he was the thing I hate about it most. Najee was heating up, bro. He was giving them boys the work.
And he's been running well all season in his limited role. That's the part that's discouraging, because he was almost at about 4 yards a carry, which, I mean, you can't really ask for any more than that. These is hard runs, tough, taking a couple of people with him. So yeah, that was tough to see, tough to hear about. Season-ending injury. And so now, like I've been saying all season, next man up. So whatever Joe is cooking as far as the RB situation goes, if they trying to go get somebody, or you moving Haskins to the running back spot, you elevating Kamani, who's on the practice squad. This they chance, bro. This they chance to ball out.
Good time, man. There's no excuses. There's no excuses now for Haskins and Vidal. You're gonna get your opportunity to show everybody that you deserve a roster spot, that you deserve to be in the NFL. It is like zero excuses for you now. That same O-line is the same O-line that Hampton and Najee ran behind, and they had success. So you just got to get it how you live, bro. You got to go out there focused. This is your chance. This is your chance to prove to everybody that you're worthy of being on this team because your load and their productivity just got increased, bro. They just handed you the keys to the Lambo. They just gave you the keys to the Lambo, bye. Let's read some of the comments, man. Get to some other people. What they say?
Arrow or ASAP Super Saiyan said, we had thunder and we had thunder. They say, next man up. We got Parnell. He say, we throw the ball more than anyone else in the NFL. It's cool because we got hella gadgets. God, we do. Philip says, Tony Jefferson been balling. Yeah, man, I'm glad we got my boy signed. Parnell says national media starting to notice us. I don't even like that for real, man. Now
I don't even want them noticing them,
Acho,
bro, because they
Acho is a fan now, and you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I might have been wrong on it. Nah, bro, stay over there. Stay over there.
and he's begging. He's doing a campaign. He's done a whole campaign giving whole dissertations on and apologizing to Herbert. Nah, bro, you spoke that with so much virtue and you cussed us out talking about he's a social media quarterback. You got on the
You know what I'm
fans
saying?
and got
Stay
on
over
our
there,
top.
bro.
You went
Stay
at
over
us.
there.
Nah, we good, bro. We good. We
Yep.
tried to tell everybody. Herbert made that same touchdown throw last year, and y'all ain't say
Yep.
nothing. Look, now this is a work of art. But we've been only screaming this for 6 years that Herbert is that dude, bro. He that dude. And y'all ignored him. So stay over there. We good. We like being the underdogs, bro. We like being written off. The whole jokes about, the Charger fan base, they got fans. Bro, if you was at the tailgate, do we have fans? Bro, look at what we posted on social media, bro. Look at what we posted. I got fans reaction, point of view, with the glasses on, watching a field goal, Dicker walk out there, and that's unsung. Like, Dicker just walked out there cool, calm, collected, and nailed a field goal to win the game.
Stop
and
playing
all
with
the
my
fans,
boy. Most accurate kicker.
all the fans went crazy, and y'all still question, do Chargers have fans, bro? Come on, stop playing with us, bro. We don't need that fake
before
love.
we even got there. Went crazy before we even got there. Like you said, if you was at the tailgate, then you already know, man. Like it ain't even got to be said. Like, and it's what's starting to happen is all the old Charger jokes is starting to play out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now people don't got nothing no more. We beat up on the Raiders, and it's like you can't even. How many rings do you guys got? It's like, bro, we done beat y'all like 11 times. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Stay present, my boy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stay relevant. You guys rent your stadium from so-and-so. Okay. Tell me you live in Kentucky without telling me you live in Kentucky. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Breezy Roo says New York has great D-line and Neighbors is an absolute. And Neighbors is a baller. Scatterboo runs like a menace. That's true. Lute says, said it before, hardest working guys in this space, no win, bro. Appreciate that, my boy. Appreciate that. Parnell said people are starting to pull up to SoFi. That winning TD was electric, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I got that reaction with the Meta glasses, bro. I'm getting all these gadgets so that I can give y'all we can give y'all the deep inside look of what goes down, bro. Like,
bro, all my gadgets is in my mama name.
Bro.
All my gadgets in my mama name.
Philip says, Gilman is not talking. He said, need to get him out. Unk's been balling. Yeah, Tony Jeff's been balling. Hands down. Portnell says, DJ Nova, keep calling on SAS and letting him know what it is. That's Tay. That was Tay calling. Tay calling Stephen A. Smith. It's just beautiful, bro. Now they want to notice. Now everybody want to know we ball. It's like that song.
First they want it done. Then they want it done. Yeah.
But one of the from I found a tape for the lightning round, bro. I just want to say this: that win and the way they were down and the way they stayed fighting. You was up 10-0 in the second quarter, 53 seconds left, and you give up a 52-yard touchdown with the team getting the ball back at half. The team comes back, scores in the third quarter. Then on an immediate kickoff, you fumble it right back to them. They get 3 points. The momentum has shifted. You ain't touched the ball. All is lost. There go the narrative. People go, there go the Chargers. There they go. That's the Chargers we know. But no, this team, and I was saying it to myself, bro, this is your championship moment right here. This is how championship teams define themselves. Nothing was working. Herbert was getting destroyed in the third quarter, and they just kept going at it, bro. They kept swinging, and it worked out for them in the end, bro. And that's all you can ask for. Defense stepped up. Tremendously. Got some key 3-and-outs. Finally scored. Keenan Allen with the man. That was like, bro, you can't ask for nothing more, bro. QJ, man, you can't ask for nothing more from them guys. They showed championship resolve. And when you look at this season as it goes on, and you go to what's a game that defines this team's identity and who they are, this is gonna be it.
And you could tell what it meant to them if you guys saw like the post game reaction from them. Like, you know what I'm saying, walking back into the locker room, like that game meant something to them. Like I think, you know, for everything that you just said, they knew that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have their best day out. I mean, you know, for some facets of the team, you know, the offensive line and suffering through multiple injuries, and you watch, you know, Najee go down, and like I said, they had every reason to just be like, bro, this game over, but didn't do that. But as they got into the locker room, you could tell, you know, DJ in there screaming. You could see the emotion. That's historically stoic Jay Herbo, and just everybody in the collective effort, a team win that just got to band together, bro. Got to make something shake.
Got to dig deep. We down our soldiers. You down Makai Becton, your top offensive guard. You down him. You down Rashawn Slater. You down Matt. Now you down Cam on defense. And then you lose Najee in the middle of the game. Like, that's messing with your psyche. Can we go, bro? Can we do this? We got a rookie at running back that just stepped up, bro. What you want me to do? You want me to pass pro? You want me to do pass pro? You want me to run the ball? You want me to catch the ball? Dude did everything you asked. You got a rookie tight end because Disley's down. Your best blocking tight end is down and out, and you got to activate a rookie, and your rookie is catching key passes for you to move the ball. Bicep is messed up, and he's making key catches. QJ, not known for his model of consistency, and not known for using his hands to catch and, you know, dropping passes and big moments, showed up big time. It showed up in 3 straight games, big time. And then you got the master of them all, third and Keenan, bro, just
giving somebody the business in the end zone. Take that with you.
What more do you want from me? You got a final take for the lightning round, bro?
Nah, man.
So we'll get to the next round. You got any comments you want to talk about?
Well, let's see what boys on the chat. Anything?
Especially say Gilman dad is the DB coach on the North Shore Kahuku. His dad is the biggest critic. Alohi will get straight. That's what I'm talking about, bro. They're gonna take him out back in that woodshed. It says Tyree said 3-0, 3 division win. And that's the thing. It's not just 3-0 where we just played 3 non-divisional opponents. Oh, this 3-0 in the division, bro.
Stop playing with me, boy. Stop
undefeated
with
in
me.
your first run in your division and you go undefeated, bro. That's huge. In a division where they had the Chiefs pegged to just run it, and we just fall in behind the Chiefs.
I'm telling you, boys, and I hate when people, you know what I'm saying, we always talk about that goalpost shift, right? People talk about the Chiefs injuries and, you know, Rice not playing and a whole bunch of things. Like we now have our own adversity that we going through. And with all of that was said, they were still picking the Chiefs to win in Brazil. So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Missing all those key people, but we ain't here to talk about them because we done spanked them already. So keep it pushing.
Dave Pluckett said, "Thank you, brothers, for the hospitality at the tailgate. I was lit. Hope the F up, man." Shout out Dave, bro. Dave pulled up, man.
Hey, drop in the chat, man. Drop in the comments, man. What was y'all favorite part? What'd you enjoy most? You know what I'm saying about the tailgate, so we can know what works and what don't work. Hopefully it all worked. But as with all things, man, process improvement. So let us know what y'all like most in the tailgate.
We coming week 5, man. Let us know.
Yeah, because we back at it at week 5, and y'all got to be back at it too. If we at it, y'all at it. So pull up.
That's what I'm saying. Pull up 9 a.m. sharp on the dot, bro. We gonna be ready. Brodie had the music pumped. Once he put them big old speakers up, bro, I couldn't hear nothing. So if I went high and you were there, yeah, but blame it on Brodie's speakers, dog, because I couldn't hear. Bro, out of there. Phillips. Brodie in the victory said, "Did y'all see Madison was at the game to support our quarterback? We can win the division this year. Just take it one game at a time." Absolutely. We 0-0. That's been my theme for every week. We back to 0-0. We trying to get to 1-0.
Yeah, I like that mindset.
1-0. We not looking past the Giants. We looking dead at the Giants. 1-0. We 0-0 right now, trying to get to 1-0. And the Giants are in the way. Phillips said, "Facts, that Denver game was the best game so far because of the team resilience." Pappy said, "Did you find any pregame events in New York yet?" No, we haven't. ASAP says the stats don't look like it, but this was probably Herbert's best game. He was sacked 5 times and they were in his face all game. Even with the turnovers and sacks, he still pulled out a great win. Absolutely, ASAP. We don't have much experience with this, but the mark of a champion is being able to win ugly games when things go wrong. It feel like charging is dead. That's what I said. We buried that shit on Sunday. We buried it. That charging, that's gone, bro. We ain't doing that no more. I'm trying to do that. And then he said, 4th and Keenan 2. Especially says, I feel the wrong coverage was called on Sutton's TD. They called cover 3, but Sutton came across the field and Lowy passed him off to St. Juicy. Very well. That break down coverage and communication for sure, because there was nobody deep on that. Patton says, facts. Chargers have played the hardest schedule so far, yet are the only one 3-0. Sweeping the Raiders and the Broncos. Chiefs won't have a chance to win. This is a hard-fought win. However, with all the injuries, I'm concerned for the Giants as far as it sounds. They have a very good defense, and our offense is down to twigs and berries. I'm going. You going to be at the game, ASAP? You going to be at the game, too? Oh, we're not overlooking the Giants at all, man. Like I said, they got a great defensive line that can get pressure just as much as Denver did. They are starting the rookie, Jackson Dart, who's a very capable mobile quarterback. One thing I will say about Jackson Dart is you can force him to make those big shot throws to pick him off. He will force the ball. So you just got to get that pressure on him to make him give you the ball. He will give you the ball, but if you let him play quarterback like Bo Nix, he's gonna pick you apart. But if you speed up his clock and make him think that the big throws are there, he's going to take them. He's one of those. He's a gunslinger. He's going to let it go. So we got to make sure that we're there to take advantage of that.
I think another
you got Cam Scatterboom.
That's what I was just about to get into. I think another important piece to that is not only are they starting Jackson Dart at QB with the injury of Trey, they starting Cam Scatterboom, who is looking, who already has an edge to him, got a chip on his shoulder. And for all, what I'm saying, in the clips that I've got, the pieces that I've got to watch, man, one thing that I do know about Cam Scatterboom is one, he embraces the contact. So there's that. 2, he's been involved in some pretty heavy pass blocking. And he almost like invites it. So I'm anxious to see how he takes that matchup with Derwin James, Dayon. A clip of him chipping one of I think it was maybe the Chiefs players. Bro, he full on launched into Buddy. I think he like broke his ribs or something like that, or bruised his ribs or something like that. He ain't no joke when it comes to that. And then these guys are still professionals or whatever. So going into Sunday's game, it's not like they're gonna be like, oh, the Chargers are here, we just not gonna lay out. They sick of losing. So, they trying to win. And what better way to win than try to get a W or an undefeated team? I know it's gonna be I think, another good game. And we'll have a pregame before the end, so I don't want to get into it too much. But definitely can't overlook the Giants.
And let's talk about the boat report, man. Just break down some key player performance. I got like I said before, Big O and OG stepping up. 2 rookies giving that much of the playbook and stepping up and handling business, bro. That's a lot to ask when your back is against the wall and you're depending on rookies to get you out of this hole and this funk, and they step up to the plate.
And they deliver.
Game-winning drive, both of your rookies were the main focus of that drive. Keenan, it was 2 passes to OG that he caught that were in traffic, 2 people draped on them, and then Keenan caught that first down, and then Amorian had that big run. I mean, what more do you ask, right? So that was huge. QJ's massive catch on the 6-yard line, bro. Big, bro. And
just
then and Keenan,
yeah,
I was saying Keenan Allen touchdown, one-handed, bro. I can't hear you if you're saying something.
I think I was recon.
Oh, okay, but yeah, that was nasty work, bro. Herbert just dudes draped on Herbert, and he just made a throw, and he didn't even get fully extended, bro. That was just one of those plays that you run in the backyard as a kid. You running around, you scrambling, and you just heave it up, and he catches it in the end zone
The
for the
whole
touchdown
thing
and win the
broke.
game.
It's all broken. And it's broken. I can't remember if that was Sawyer that got beat, like soon as the damn play hiked or whatever. Buddy is in the backfield already, make him miss, make another guy miss or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he's rolling left. Dude gets back up, bearing down, hits him in the face. Could have been a personal foul, and to the face. Don't call it. Throws his pass and still has enough velocity to hit Keenan Allen in stride and put it only where he can get. Like, I don't know what else you got to see to know JTN ain't playing with these boys, but that is like, and I don't want to get into the comparison thing because I don't. The notion that you have to put somebody down to lift somebody up. I think for at least us, here on this podcast and everybody who's truly been a fan and been on the Justin Herbert, bandwagon or whatever, is like these are the plays that we're talking about when we say so and so Justin Herbert is better than X. This is what we've always known, you know what I'm saying, Justin. And sometimes, debating that with people, it always comes down to, the argument. You couldn't win in the playoffs, or you don't got a Super Bowl ring, you don't got blase, or whatever. They'll tell you everything that he's not before they tell you about everything that he is. And I love it for him. Week in and week out, he is showing people why he gets that sort of fanfare, that praise. Always knew about him, like, from year one, rookie year, when airing the ball out 4,000 plus yards. Like, this is who we always know as QB, which is why, we get so passionate about. But yeah, man, hell of a play, bro. Like I said, that's a one-on-one. You know what I mean? If you making an NFL highlight, it's him with that throw,
Yeah.
and you can move on to the next.
Yes, sir. Read some of the comments, man. Philip says Hampton was the MVP for me because he rushed his rushing and his third down, receiving and blocking. Brian says I was surprised Herbert threw for 300 yards with all the pressure, sacks, etc. He's a dog. He is a damn dog. Make it look effortless. Pornell says all 3-0 is really like 4-0. I'm gonna say 6-0. It's division, man. Like, that's like 2 for 1 right there. Now the pressure on them. The pressure is on them, not on us. Because we own the head-to-head right now. Vinny said, I can't lie, the food was the best besides the obvious, of course. Pornell says, Brodie on the ones and twos was it. Vinny says, and no take our guys' spots this time, man. And no one takes our guys' spots this time. Tyree said, right, Pornell, Brodie had me two-stepping. His face says, I'm coming week 7, can't wait. Colts got going down. That's going to be a good game, too, man.
Don't
The
have
Colts,
expecting in the bit.
yeah. Dave said, Aye Brodie was rocking them turntables. The food and drink was fire. Real talk. Y'all did that. It was a feel-good party, man. I got a video. I got a clip of Brodie looking like he was in a Cash Money video, bro. He zoned out. That boy blacked out, boy. I just left him alone. I was like, Brodie, you got 2 more songs. We got to cut it. I just stopped talking because he was in the zone, bro. He ain't hear nothing I said. He was in there. That boy, 99, 2000 takeover. That's what he was in. He said, Pappy says, make sure you make it to all rows at Tailgate. I'll be doing another free giveaway at next home game. Yeah, make sure y'all tap in with Pappy. He be having all the jerseys and giving away at the home games. And he did some at the away games, too.
Yeah, my boy was in Vegas.
Yeah, Gardens of Victory said, Guardians. Trey can tell us what he likes to do. Philip says that Kansas City versus Baltimore game is a big game, a huge game.
Yeah, it is,
Huge
boy.
game. And I'm glad.
They both need a dub, and they need it against each other. I love to see it. Go Ravens.
I love to see it. Exactly. We all rooting for the Ravens.
Yeah, go Ravens.
Respectfully. I hope Lamar Jackson has a career game. 700 total yards. We all rooting for the Ravens.
And here's a guy in Lamar Jackson, just when you think he can't do anything more than what he's already done, I need to hear all of Chris Collins, uh, you know what I'm saying, little monologue talking about it. Like, right.
I want to see Derrick Henry get his get back on track. Use that game, Derrick Henry, to get back on track. Stop the
Man,
fumbling and get back on track and punish
hold
them.
on to the
And punish
ball.
them. Yes. Get that dub against the Chiefs, boy.
200.
That's a win for us.
Touchdown.
Let me get back to some of these comments. Just as
Parnell said,
blessed
I
to our
take
Heavenly
Herb
Father
over
because
anyone.
dude's him. Herbert is him. Philip says Herbert is him. He says, I call that play the throw.
It's hard.
Then he says, embarrassed
It's
mouth so
hard.
much remind us of those vanilla CBs cornerbacks were extinct. Gordon says, look how long it took from Lamar to win a playoff game. ASAP said they be ignorant and secretly hating on the down low. Y'all know these haters be simps and glazers. For sure, bro. K says Justin has that black mamba in him. I've always seen him as an assassin from here on out. I'll always see him as an assassin. Bro, I'm telling you, hey man, his old lady was in attendance, bro. That boy wasn't finna play around with nobody, dog.
Hey, the Jay Herbo drip done changed. I seen
Man.
my boy pregame with some 11s on. I said, oh.
A good woman can change your life, boy.
You know, what I'm saying? Boy came in, this boy with some J's on. I was like, all right, okay, I'm here. If you gonna throw that ball like that, Justin, hook it. Lego.
Next segment, big play breakdown. I think we pretty much hit that on the head. We covered that big play breakdown, man. The second quarter touchdown pass, Sutton was a big play and it shifted the momentum in that stadium. They rattled off 17 straight points, 17 unanswered points from that point on. They got that touchdown, came out third quarter, scored again, then got the fumble by Darius Davis. He got 3 quickly, 17-point turnaround. That fast, man. And because it looked like it was going to be a defensive game, and we probably get out of there with like a 17-7 victory. But that quickly just changed. So that's pretty much. I mean, we talked about all the big plays.
I mean, I think that's one of the biggest, especially defensively. I mean, we collectively agree on what offensively was the biggest play, as Tay has so uniquely done.
ASAP says, Madison Beer Effect has Herbie looking clean.
Well, I'm telling you, my boy out there drippy. You know, when that woman get in your life, she upgrades you real quick just to start touching them facets of your life that you never really gave no time and energy to. My boy out here with the oversized graphic tees and stuff. Now I'm like, okay, we
swagged
bopping,
out, man.
we
Carrying the
swagging
bag.
through this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Tremendous. Peaky says, found out the freeway so I could type. Next time I'm getting myself much more blue Kool-Aid. Brodie was dropping fire on the turntable. That he was, bro. That he was. And hey, Peaky, you get as much Kool-Aid as you possibly can handle. Don't be like Tyree though. Tyree thought it was Kool-Aid, and Tyree paid the ultimate price. But my boy had a good time, so it was worth it. My boy had the time of his life. My man.
On that note, though, man, just for people who watching and listen, man, at this tail, if you rock with us, man, it's love. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all at home, y'all come to Lightning Strike Podcast, man. What we got, y'all got. So you don't gotta be shy and acting like one is enough for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you a 2-plate type of guy. Get you 2 plates.
Get you 2 plates, man.
Yeah,
ain't no judgment here.
You probably a 3-cup type of guy. Go on, pull up with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally there for y'all, man. Like, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no judgment. Like, bro, you probably done having to do you grown. Ain't no permission slips here. Ain't nothing to get signed. Come have a good time. For all the people that's in the, second and third row, like, I wonder, can I go over there? The answer's, you can come over. You can pull up. Come say hi. Come take a picture. We doing all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and if y'all couldn't tell, or if you was there, you could tell everybody else, bro. We normal dudes, man. Like, we there kicking it like y'all trying to kick it. So man, y'all don't gotta stand all the way in the back and be like, dang, I wonder should I say something? I don't know. Like, come kick it with us, man. The more the better. If it look full, it ain't full enough. We gonna figure it out as y'all pull up. So don't even trip, man. Like come over, say what's up. Piggy say, "Oh, supplies lasted deep." That's what we trying to tell them, Piggy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get that disclaimer because it's like, bro, we gonna do our part or whatever, and we did our part. But now that y'all know, like, now that you can kind of get a feel for how we get down, like, we gonna do our part, bro. We gonna make sure there's enough for everybody to come through at least once. But we also get it, bro. Come back.
Man,
You know
eat
what I'm
up,
saying?
bro.
There's plenty of
We
drink.
not
Like,
tripping, bro.
none of this shit we trying to like for real.
Trying to.
I'm telling you, like, I am
That's
not
all
trying
for
to
y'all,
return
bro.
with this chicken, with this rice, with
Nothing. We trying to give. We do it for y'all, bro. Because we want y'all to have a good time. We all love the Chargers. We want y'all to have a good time going into this prior to you get into the stadium, bro. Because we know it's expensive in the stadium, bro. But the most important thing, we want you to have a great time and ball out with your boys, bro. It is no judgment. I'm gonna have the setup different. This time I'm gonna put the food out front. So y'all don't have to come in the tent, because I know some people was like nervous about, bro, we don't care. Come in the tent, get the food, bro. But this time, we're going to have it up front. Y'all just go down the line, get as much as you want, fill that plate up like you at one of those cheap Chinese restaurants. Like, eat it all, bro. Eat it all. Like one of them cheap Chinese takeouts where they pile the plate up, where you can barely close it. That's what we want you on, bro. You don't want to take none of that home.
one of them hood classics.
We don't want to waste it either. We don't want to waste it either, bro. We're not into wasting food, man.
Eat what you get. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. We ain't pocket but it's there for y'all, man. I see Ro in the comments talking about I definitely wanted some more Kool-Aid. Now if nobody else, you should have been and got you 2-3 more cups of Kool-Aid over here. So y'all be coming to the function trying to be cute, man. That's y'all problem. That's where y'all going wrong.
That ain't gonna work with us, bro. We real people, dog. That's on you. That's on you if you try to be cute, bro. We ain't trying to be cute, bro. Eat. We mean it, eat, bro. Eat that food up, man. I'm up there giving. If I fix your plate, I'm gonna pile it up. People like, no. You gonna get a plate where you barely can close it, bro. And y'all ain't even eat the cupcakes. We had cupcakes. I had 60 cupcakes out there, man. Nobody touched the cupcake.
See what I'm saying?
I brought 60 cupcakes.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to be cute. Everybody too cool for school. Done missed your blessing, as Tay say.
Tyrese say, sell that chicken, that rice chicken as a salad or something. Hey, we talked about that doing selling fish upside the road. Cornell said that blue Kool-Aid was good though. I'm telling you, bro. You could have had that for the week too, bro. You could have came in there with some Tupperware. I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have helped you pack it. I'm telling you, there's no judgment when it comes to eating, bro. If you take it, man. Take some back to your old lady or your old man, whatever.
Or whatever we doing out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get it going. You feel me? Just get it. Cause that helps with our pack up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to have to plan for what we gotta do with this food. I ain't trying to do nothing with it. Try and get it up off me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Y'all definitely enjoy yourself, man. Partner, you saying week 7, man. You ain't pulling up week. Drop in the chat, man. Y'all coming through week 5.
He's skipping. Who all coming to week 5 the Commanders game, man? We want to see y'all boys, man. We want to see. Listen, also, man, just come there, bro. Don't be standing off in the back looking like, oh man, bro. Come up, dap us up, talk to us, let them know who you is, and eat, bro. Get you some food, bro. Or if you don't want to talk, you can just grab some food, bro. It don't matter, bro.
And be like, all right, you ain't got to try to scam me with some pyramid scheme that I ain't interested in. None of this. Just come. You ain't got to do none of that. I don't want it. I don't want chocolate bar. You can't. Just come.
We ain't
come rock with
nothing,
boy.
Picky told him, Tyree, you got to pace yourself.
Tell him it's a marathon.
Tyree
Picky, you know what I'm saying? This ain't a sprint. It's a marathon. Then he said, "You bet I'm coming."
I think people just was like looking like, I don't think it's not that they didn't want the cupcakes. They just were standoffish, because it's like people, like, it ain't like the South. I'll tell you like that. In the South, you ain't got to tell people to eat. If you look at them and you tell them come over, they going to fix their plate, and they going to fix their plate how they fix their plate. I think on the West Coast, I just think it's the culture. They're just not used to people being hospitable toward them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wants something. They're like, this is free? No way, this is free. No, it's absolutely free. There's no sign up and I'm gonna have you at some resort reading trying to sell you a timeshare. That's not what we're doing.
We're gonna put you in a lightning strike timeshare. You get some of this.
Yeah.
About to put you in a 360 deal for coming over here.
No, we want y'all to just eat, be married, get bolted up, so we can go in this game. You could be screaming, being loud, not being your reserve self inside the stadium. We need you there. We need you there in that stadium, screaming at the top of your lungs. You can say that's a trap. Yeah, I'm ready for this week. The New York game. We'll be out there in New York, man. Pappy will be out there. Pappy said he was coming to New York. Pappy been everywhere, boy.
That boy's a model of consistency in his own.
Our next one was flagged. Really, I didn't see nothing controversial. I think they pretty much called it a fair thing across the board. I know Denver ain't gonna like it because they got a lot of penalties called on them. But I mean, you got caught. We got our fair share. You got your fair share. It just what it was you got called late in the game, so it's gonna look more controversial because it's late in the game. But hey, bro, I'd rather not be on that end of it though. To be honest with you. The next segment is coach's grade. I'm gonna go through mine. I gave out my first A+ of the season, and that's to Hardball. And it was the reason being is because you down and out, you down players, you down starters, your team is down, getting their butt whooped on the field, your quarterback is getting beat up, and you managed to keep it together and gut out a win. So it's just an A+ for that, bro. Just an A+. Because they go down to coaching. When it comes to a game like that, it's coaching, bro. Hands down, coaching. That's when the coaches separate themselves from others. I gave a C to Roman for his play calling. He finally got it together at the end of the game. But at the beginning, man, it was just all over the place. You ain't know. He had me fooled. And then it was some personnel stuff that he was running out there. It's third down, and he's taking Keenan off the field and running the other guys on. And I'm just like, wow, that's crazy, bro. That's Keenan going to the sideline. That's third and Keenan going to the sideline. What are you doing, Greg? But he salvaged it. He salvaged it and got a C with that the fourth quarter offense. I give Jesse a C+ because that second and third quarter, defense I don't know what happened in the defense. Second and third quarter, they just went away. So I give him a C+, but he righted the ship at the end. The guys gutted it out. He put them in a position they need to be to make plays and win, bro. Got C+. What you got? What's your grade?
I'm gonna go Hardball A. Just for a change of altogether. You know what I'm saying? And not just from this game specifically, but just we already talked about it earlier, right? Like, the Chargers gonna start charging or whatever. It's like I truly believe we've kind of gotten out of that. I think we understand what it takes to win these type of games because we've had, ultimately 2 out of kind of come down late. I think overall, the culture has changed, and clock management, calling the right timeouts, right personnel on the field, in situational plays, right? Like I think when the game is in the balance, we have seemed to in all those facets. So I'm gonna go Hardball, and for me, the A+ is gonna come when we just dominate. Like that's true. Just like, bro, we ran somebody Jim. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be an A+ for me. You a watch somebody like that and get them out. But I'm gonna just for Greg, I'm gonna go see play call. We went through a lapse there that I really was just like, and we've kind of had those. And again, it's only third season, so I ain't being like overly critical. But we've kind of had these little moments in the game, but like it'll be like 2 consecutive series where what is happening? And I think we need those to be able to continue to push the series forward without stalling, and giving the opponent, multiple chances. With Roman, I'm going to see with Mint. I'm gonna give him a. We just really got to dial in this communication. Like I said, we've basically had one of those lessons, and I feel like as the season goes on, we're not going to be so lucky to recover from those. And or giving. Fortunately, we've had time on the. These are early in the game when these happen, and it's not late in the game. But to give up one of these with the game on the line, it's going to be like, bro, it's going to be so brutal. That's what I got for our coach.
Sure, man. Shout Tay just say A+. Pika says beyond the free food and drink, what was awesome is how everyone, and I mean everyone, Bronco fans included, was jamming when they heard the beat, the corner of the spot. And we picked that purposely. We reached out to Electric Avenue. Shout out Eric, shout out Pat, shout out Will, man. We reached out to them and we purposely said, bro, because they wanted us in the front, but we took advantage of our opportunity because they had a concert with DJ Esther up front. We said we want to be in the back permanently because when we initially walked through there last year and we seen the vibes, we said that spot right there is the intersection of everything that's going on in the pink zone. And Pete, you hit it on the head, bro. And that's what we wanted, bro. That we wanted to capture that vibe, the crossroad. I'm glad we was able to do that. And we fed Bronco fan, we feed everybody, bro. We you know,
really fed,
just come over with a good.
And they was shook. They was nervous. They was like,
yeah, they was
how
like,
much it costs. I mean, does it charging like lady is free on it? You sure you're not gonna charge? I mean, I run your pockets if that's what you want.
Yeah, maybe we need to get a sign to say this food is absolutely free. This drink is absolutely free if you're 21 and above.
But yeah, like it's all love, man, and that's why I stand on. I think we have one of the fan bases in all of football because before the game in the tailgate, it's all love, man. We just want everybody to have a good time. We just want everybody to kick it. We welcome them all with open arms to that game. Don't start, never won't be. I think a literary poet named Little John.
ASAP said he said I'll make my banana bread loaded with pure THC or GT. I can't eat that. Kiki, Vinny says I ain't gonna lie. I could have ate so much more, but I wanted to leave some for the people. Man, eat, bro. Eat. I respect that though.
Vinny, you was on. You know you got.
Yeah. Tay says, don't worry when charges come to Nashville. It's me, Casa, Su Casa. Ms. Rose says, safe travels, bring back the W. Pappy says, Tay, I hope I get to meet you in Nashville. Tay says, same, Pappy. Vinny says, oh, shoot. Can't forget to shout out my dope Lyft driver, Dwan. Boy picked up and got me to pick lot so fast. Shout out Dwan for getting Vinny to the scene super fast. Jet like Brian says, like and subscribe, folks. Appreciate you, Brian, for getting
always being top tier.
Yeah. Vinny said, Brian, would that you with the camera at the tailgate? No, that was casing Vinny. Guardians of Victory. Keenan talked about that too on the patch up. What did he talk about, Guardian? Tay said that the boat bros eat some food. No, they said they had ate somewhere else, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? They said they ate somewhere else. I offered them food. They said they ate somewhere else. Miss Rose said, love that spot. It was perfect. We need, Miss Rose, we need the boat bids to come over there with us. We need y'all like next to us.
Yeah.
We need y'all to.
We're gonna try to work that out for week 5 too. Look out for the DM or whatever on that very end of where we is because allegedly supposed to have all of that. So hopefully there's room for y'all to put y'all a tent right there and the extended family can be right there next.
Shout out F Your Podcast too, man. Y'all boys down there was doing their thing. Shout out Lawrence. Always showing love. Tyrese, I need that meal prep.
Guardians of
he said
Victory
close
out.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Man, that was beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful, man. That gives you that confidence that you can do that, bro. Just keep
and the
playing.
more you know what I'm saying, that is essentially why the Chiefs are so hard because they've been in those moments so many times, right? That they are comfortable being uncomfortable, and that's where you want to be. That's how that championship gets built. That's how that pet is by being in those moments and coming out on top. You know, each time we go through a battle, like you get familiar with it, you get comfortable with it. Now you're not panicking. And so we're gonna see more tests like this later on in the year, and hopefully we answer them the same way that we've answered everyone.
Facts on facts. Facts on facts on facts. Big said, Miss Rose said, okay, cool, thank you. Let the boat biz crew know, man. We trying to function with y'all. Vinny says, man, if I didn't have to go into the stadium, that she's would have been my lunch for a full week. Also, shout out Jay, man. He was awesome to host with and had great energy. Yeah. Shout out Jay, bro. Jay,
Start
the
up
man.
Jake podcast on TikTok, man. Go follow my boy. Good dude, man. He was the host for the podcast on Sunday. Him and Vinny. Much love. Thank God.
Our last segment for the day, victory lap. We gotta talk about it. It's a victory lap. 3-0 in the
Let's go.
division.
Man, you know what?
3-0 in the division.
You know
Boys
what's
had
better
us-
than 2-0?
What?
3-0. What
is-
you talking about? What?
3
3-0.
home. Big dub at home. Great win. Great way to bring it in. Bro, amazing, man. Like it's
Yo,
the
what's
feel
happening?
good. Just gotta keep that momentum going. Every week, 0. We 0-0. We're trying to get to 1-0.
Yes, sir.
Trying to get to 1-0, man. And that's how we gotta attack these weeks, man. Can't overlook no opponent. Gotta play everybody just as hard and get better. Get
Mhm.
healthy and get better, man. What up, Joe?
Yes, sir. Baritone Black was good. Number 1 in the whole entire league. Talk about it. Philip says, now we trying to get to 1-0. Straight like that.
That's it. Straight like that. 1-0, man. That's the goal. 1-0 every week. 1-0. You got any closing things to close out?
Just again, I want to thank everybody who came to the tailgate, man, and just made our day so special for even thinking about. Can't stress enough how much we appreciate everything that y'all do for us, so we can in turn do for P, Miss Rowe, Tay, Parnell, like just all of y'all, man, who took the time and came. Hopefully, we continue to grow this thing, like even with the tailgate and stuff. Like tailgate was and we don't do much tooting of the horn over here, but I'd like to, you know what I'm saying, hopefully we had a part in that, because we just been campaigning so hard. If you followed us for any amount of time over the last couple of months, you know how hard we've been going just about pulling on us and everybody else that's at the tail. So hope we got enough people who can stamp it now. You know what I'm saying? And enough people who show and can second what we're saying, so it just don't sound like we out here capping. You know what I'm saying? So now people done seen it for themselves. They know what it is. And hopefully you go tell somebody that, like, yo, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whatever day that they plan, we got to pull up 4 hours. Even if you don't go to the game, just Uber to P. Get in there, have a good time, get out. It's all good with us. You know what I'm saying? No strings. Like I said, we ain't about to put you in no 360 deal. Make you go get a timeshare for pulling up to the tailgate, man. Just come and have a good time. But again, we appreciate all of y'all, man. 3-0. Reset the clock. 0-0. Tyree say definitely not a scam. Definitely not, my boy. 0-0, man. Looking to go 1-0. And we gonna bring y'all all the content that we can while we out there in New York. So y'all make sure y'all tap with us when we get out there. Try to make it special for y'all as it is for us. That's basically.
Let's get it, man. I appreciate everybody, man, that showed up. Peaky, Ms. Rowe, thank y'all for the birthday gifts. Shout out Liz for holding it down and the birthday gifts, man. Shout out Benny, Jay, man, just everybody that contributed. James, like I said, Chuck, man, your whole family. Tyree for coming out with his old lady. They came out and had an amazing time, man. Glad that we could show y'all love, bro. But we just appreciate y'all, man, for just showing us love, just tapping in with us, listening to us. We're in the car right now, and y'all tapped in with us. Like we ain't got the good audio and studio equipment, but we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate inspection hitting us up. We're in the middle of the meeting, especially say y'all forgot about the postgame. Parnell too. Parnell been pressing me, man. Y'all going live, but we appreciate that.
What we doing?
We appreciate that, man. Thank y'all, because that keeps us going. Interacting with y'all when we see y'all in public, bro. The love y'all show us, the love y'all give us, keep us going, bro. keep us doing what we do, like trying to grow this thing, bro, and make it the best show possible, and give y'all a different site. Like, we not competing with the other shows. All respect to all the other shows that give you different
Absolutely.
things. We do our different thing. We do our
Mhm.
different thing, man. Shout out Boat Bros for coming by, jumping on the podcast, man. Shout out them boys, man. Much love to them. Everything, and Philip said we about to paint New York sky blue. That powder, that bling, bitch.
Oh.
Oh, for sure. Baritone Black, bringing that content, bro. Like I say, man, we trying to get y'all exclusive footage, content, whatever, inside look, point of view look, 360 look, bro. We got all kind of camera angles, everything, bro. We cooking. My credit card cooking too, bro. I don't even want to look at the bill.
All my
Somebody
gadgets.
work at Visa. They could just put all zeros on there. You heard? Pika say shout out to your cameraman. Yes. Shout out to Kason, Blackstrand Media. Look him up on Instagram, bro. Hit him up if you need some visuals. Amazing photographer, videographer. He do it all, bro. That dude is very skilled and talented. Again, that's Blackstrand Media on Instagram. Hit him up for your content. Also, holla at Stacy, man. What's Stacy info?
I'll get it to y'all next show. Our video editor who always be hooking us up with some fire flames or whatever. But I have all that information for y'all.
And
Tyrese
shout out
is,
Misha. Shout out Misha, man.
shout out to the street team out there handing out the jello, getting everybody where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Your boy put in made jello shots for the. Hopefully you got one. They was spot. Boy, we was at the Airbnb all weekend snacking on jello shots. I had to leave them home. Like, oof. But yeah, shout out Misha and them for coming through and liven up the
Just
party.
showing love. They just picked up and livened up the party, bro. They had it lit, bro. I was like, man, they turned it up to the max, man. It's always something when the ladies could just walk in and get it crunk, bro. And shout out to okay. But I forgot her name, bro. With the glasses and the hat.
Glasses and
Man, somebody threw some paper out there. But anyway, man, just appreciate everybody. We're gonna be back. We'll be back when we come back Thursday. We back Thursday or what?
is it Thursday or is it both? I guess it's
Thursday because Brodie's traveling on Friday. Sending him traveling grace to get to New York, do his thing. I'll be there. I won't get there till Sunday morning, New York. And again, bro, we're gonna try to bring out the fire content, the back behind the scenes look, man, like all that, bro. All that, all to y'all, bro. So if y'all know anybody in New York that's throwing the party, tailgate party, hook up with us, bro. DM us, let us know they contact info. Trying to touch down
yes,
with everybody. But on that note,
everybody.
man, we about to get up out of here.
Yeah.
I've been glad I ain't put my car nowhere. Brodie all at home and stuff. I got 12 minutes left. All right, y'all.
Comfy.
Be out. Over.